If you've been seeing a decrease in the amount of views that you've been getting lately with shorts on YouTube, it's probably because the YouTube Shorts algorithm has recently changed, and you need to make sure that you're changing the sounds that you're using, the hashtags you're using, the features you're using, and two other things that I'm gonna share with you towards the end of this video, because if you're not implementing these changes and adapting to these new strategies, it's going to lead to a decrease in the amount of views that you're getting, which is what a lot of you guys have been seeing. But all you have to do is simply make these changes and it can skyrocket the amount of subscribers you're getting. This creator just made these changes and was able to gain over 1 million subscribers in just a 30-day period, and this creator was able to do the same exact thing, except they gained over 100,000 subscribers. If you want results like that, you simply need to make sure that you implement everything I'm going to be sharing with you in this video, but more importantly, you need to make sure that you're not skipping any of these steps, because skipping just one of these things could be the reason that you fail to grow on YouTube right now. First and foremost, you need to make sure that you're not judging your content too soon. I've been getting so many emails, so many DMs, and so many comments of people saying, Rob, my videos don't take off in the first 10 minutes like they used to. They shouldn't. In fact, a lot of videos now on YouTube are taking 12 to 24 hours in order to get traction, and the reason for this is YouTube wants its competitive advantage to be the fact that their shorts, short form content that's competing against Instagram Reels, competing against Facebook Reels, competing against Twitter Reels, and also competing against TikTok, is going to last for a longer period of time. Think about it. You post something on Instagram, you post something on TikTok, the majority of the time that post only gets views for like 24 to 72 hours. YouTube wants to be different, where they're gonna give you views for a really long period of time, and this is why it takes a little bit longer in order to get those views. For example, on my channel, the average amount of views that I get on a video is over 50,000, but if you judge that video in the first 30 minutes, it's gonna be nowhere near those 50,000 views, and you need to think about your channel the same exact way. In addition to that, when you come up with a topic or an idea that's really good, I strongly suggest that you do several different iterations of it. For example, if you're gonna do a video about how to get bigger biceps, you should be doing how to get bigger biceps. You need to do this exercise to get bigger biceps, or stop doing this because it keeps your biceps small. You see what I did there? I iterated on 3 different ideas for one topic, because there are only so many topics that are gonna work within your niche, and you need to frame it in several different ways, and one of those might actually hit, but we can't stop there. The second thing you need to make sure that you're doing is that you're not using copyright music. I see so many creators on YouTube get this wrong. They use copyright music, or they use music that's not copyright right now, but it becomes copyrighted in the future, and this can lead to 2 things. First and foremost, it's going to decrease the amount of views and the amount of reach that you're getting on YouTube, and it could even get your account deleted. The second thing it could do is get your account demonetized either now or in the future, which is exactly why I strongly recommend that you use today's video sponsor, Epidemic Sound. And this isn't a normal sponsorship. I literally use Epidemic Sound in every single video that I make, and the reason for that is because it allows me to sleep easily at night, because I know that my music isn't going to get copyrighted in the future, which means that I won't get demonetized on YouTube, and it's setting me up to get as many views as humanly possible on YouTube. The reason being, a large part of sounds on YouTube is actually getting somebody's attention and actually playing into the emotion of the piece of content. And if you're not doing this, you need to be doing it with Epidemic Sound by going to the pinned comment below and signing up for a 30-day free trial. I strongly recommend you do this, because I personally wouldn't make a video without using Epidemic Sound. In addition to that, they make it so easy. You can literally filter by genre, or you could filter by the mood that you're trying to create. So if you're trying to make somebody anxious, or make somebody feel calm, or make somebody feel like a situation is going to be crazy and cause some tension, well, guess what? You can do that with Epidemic Sound, and I strongly suggest that you do that, because it's going to help increase the amount of views that you're getting. What are you waiting for? Go to the pinned comment below and sign up for that 30-day free trial right now. The other thing that you need to make sure you're doing is you need to make sure that you're actually qualifying your posts. I see so many small channels do this, and this is the biggest reason that you're not getting views, and it's leading to you wasting a lot of time on YouTube. Instead of you coming up with a title and just creating a video as soon as humanly possible, you need to not do that. Why? Because you need to realize that YouTube is actually a competition. If you make a video about a certain subject and somebody else makes a video about a certain subject, the person that's better able to tell the YouTube algorithm exactly who to push the content to, but more importantly, gets a lot of watch time, is going to be the person that ends up getting the most amount of views. So there are a few analytics you need to be paying attention to. First and foremost, you need 80% of people viewing your video as opposed to swiping away from your video. Secondly, if your video is less than 30 seconds long, you need to be aiming for 100% watch time. If it's over 30 seconds long, I would be aiming for 80 to 85% watch time. If you're not able to hit those 2 metrics, then it's probably going to be a good sign that YouTube isn't going to want to push out your content. And the way that you're going to be able to do this is by making sure that your post is better than the competition. So when you have a topic or you have a title that that you want to proceed with, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do a search for that thing on YouTube. If you don't see anything there, well then guess what? It's probably a good idea not to make that video because it's not going to get you a lot of views. Let me give you a perfect example here. If you were an accountant and you were going to make a video about how to save money on your taxes, or how Donald Trump or how the rich save money on their taxes, which one do you think is going to get more views? Yes, the one about the rich or the one about Donald Trump. It's also going to get you more business because you're going to change the framing of it to highlighting what a celebrity was doing or what an authority was doing, and then guess what happens? That makes people desire that thing, and now they want to pay for your consulting service in order to do the same exact thing for them. Now I know, you're not all accountants. In fact, 99.99% of you probably aren't accountants, which is why you need to make sure that you take that advice and put it into your niche by actually looking up whatever you're going to be posting about, ensuring that there's other content about that, which is a good thing, and then making sure that your content is better from a hook perspective, from an editing perspective, and most importantly, from a title perspective. Now, to counter off of that first point that I made, which is that videos are lasting even longer, I need to make sure that you're trying to rank for search terms no matter what niche you're in. I don't care if you're in the Elon Musk niche. I don't care if you're in the real estate niche. I don't care if you make music. You need to be trying to rank for search. The reason being is because even if you do not rank for a search term, guess what's going to happen? YouTube is going to be able to very easily identify, oh, this is who they're trying to reach, and then you're going to get complimentary views. This is one of the most underrated ways to grow on YouTube. If you want to get views from the Shorts feed, if you want to get views from suggested, if you want to get views from browse features, you need to be going after search terms because like I said, even if you don't rank number 1, rank number 2, rank number 3 and get a ton of views from search, you might rank externally on Google, which is also going to give you a ton of views, or you might even be able to get suggested because you're a complimentary video, and this can happen in the Shorts feed, and it's one of the biggest reasons that creators are going viral on YouTube Shorts right now, and trust me, you need to be taking advantage of this opportunity. Like I said earlier, I literally helped this creator gain 1 million subscribers in a 30-day period. A year ago, that was almost impossible. 6 months ago, probably wouldn't have happened. But today, that is the opportunity that you have with YouTube Shorts right now because you're trying to get YouTube Shorts as much reach as humanly possible. And all you have to do is create good content for it and follow this next step I'm going to share with you because it's by far the most important. And that is that you need to make sure that you're using hashtags correctly. The reason that I said this is super important is not because hashtags are gonna make your post go viral, but because way too many of you are doing the wrong things with hashtags. Let me give you a few examples of what you shouldn't do. First and foremost, do not put a ton of hashtags in your description. Your description should have a description. That's what should be there, not hashtags. Instead, your hashtags should come after your title. And ideally, there are only a few different hashtag strategies you should be using, like hashtag shorts or using a few niche specific hashtags that are going to be specific to whatever the topic and the title of that video are. You shouldn't be making your title only hashtags. And you also shouldn't be putting hashtags in the middle of your title or in the beginning of your title. And please, for the love of God, stop writing really short titles and putting a ton of hashtags. People don't know what the video is about then. YouTube doesn't know what the video is about then, and nobody's going to watch your video, which is going to result in your video not getting pushed out, which is why you're watching this video, because had you not done that, guess what? You probably would have gotten more views, and you wouldn't need this video because you'd be getting the views and the subscribers that you want to on YouTube right now. Or you might be posting at the wrong time. And if that's the case, then you need to make sure you check out this video right here, because posting at the wrong time could be the thing that's leading to the decrease in views you're getting, especially in the first 24 hours. I'll see you over there.